Hey Aries, how are you guys doing? I really hope you're doing well and that December has treated you great up until this point, okay? We're almost in January, 2021 right around the corner. So, new, right? That's what we focused on. Well, y'all probably trying to figure out what is this video about. I'm here to do your January love reading. Now, if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I like the number 4, my love. I love it so much. It just makes me feel, it's the best number ever to me, just to me, perception, okay? So I do things in 4s. So I'm going to clarify 4 different types of relationships. We're going to start off with single, then we're going to move on to attached. We're going to do it's complicated, our situationships, that type of grimy shit. And we're going to do no contact. That's grimy too. Adults should be able to communicate, but we're not here to judge. This is a judgment-free zone. Even if you judge it, I love you still. So single Aries, how we're going to start this off is you're going to have a person 1 and a person 2. I know you're single, but person 2 could be residual energy, somebody from your past, or it could be something new that's coming in. It just could be something you still have in your mind. Whoever you're thinking about when you're watching this video are manifesting something new. Remember, this is collective energy, my babes, okay? So I'm going to pull energy from all Aries. Whatever applies to you, that's your story. Whatever doesn't, it's not yours. Let it be, okay? So, let's get into it. All right. Single Aries, January 2021 love reading. Let me get the overall energy for this person 1. What's the overall energy for person 1 for my single Aries for January 2021? I know you want new, want something better. I feel you. Person 1 is poised. Poised like a damn ballerina. You hear me? I love that. Then person 2 is to the sea. Now, I don't want to get ahead. Well, yeah, I do. I'm going to do it anyways. When I see to the sea, that usually is like somebody that is drowning in emotion. Okay. Now it's the number 7, and 7 represents potential. So they could be thinking about the potential. This could be you, Aries, but you have to decide if you're person 1 or person 2. Remember, I know the energy. I don't know your business. Now, you know, if you tell me in the comments, I'm going to respond to you. I like all that. If you trust me enough, I will respond. So, person 1, let's get the message from their higher self. This message from your higher self, it'll let you know kind of what to do about the relationship. It's like advice in a sense, okay? Let's see. Now, Aries, I feel like this is residual energy because I'm picking up on somebody trying to get the courage up to make a decision, okay? It could be a new person though, but let me see. Some self-esteem issues. Somebody's doubting. They're doubting a lot about what choice to make. Aries, are you talking to somebody like loosely? Somebody's worried about being judged. I'm picking up on residual energy. And it's somebody here just mainly focused on money too. You know, like right now they're trying to work. They're trying to get their coins together. They're ready for the new year. Person 1, message from your higher self is balance. Balance reads, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. And I do so without judgment. I'm going to tell you, somebody's worried about being judged. Now, we're going to find out why. So person 2, courage. Courage reads, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Let's clarify. All right. Let me get the messages for person 1 for my single Aries for January 2021. What is poised about? Now, poised is the number 12. Reduces down to 3. So we're talking about being acknowledged. Like, do you appreciate me? Did you see me in this relationship? So, residual energy. Somebody's healing. trying to refine a balance in their life. They're reaching for goals and they're uncertain. Person 1 is uncertain. Oh, okay. So I got 2 cards. First card is Temperance, being patient. 10 of Cups. So person 1, it looks like already you're waiting for your happily ever after. You're not stressing it. You're not worried about it. You're just being patient. And we have the King of Swords. You're holding back your emotions from people. I think you kind of mostly, you know what you want, person 1. You're looking for something. And the Hangman, you know you need to heal. Why you need to heal? Oh shit, the background noise. If you are new here, background noise is the things that you won't talk about with your friends, family. It's the stuff on your mind about the relationship. It could also be things that are in your subconscious, the stuff you haven't realized yet. If you're pushing back on healing and you don't want to do it, that's what background noise means to me, okay? So let's go with it. Now, background noise for person 1 and why they're trying to find balance, why they're holding back, why they're waiting and being patient about their finding that true love that satisfies them and makes them happy, is 3 of Swords in reverse, the Prince of Swords, the Fool, and then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Now, in the past, person 1, obviously, I'm feeling like person 2, there was some stuff going on with this, some third-party energy. Third-party energy doesn't necessarily mean cheating. You know your story, I don't. All I'm going to say is when I see the 3 of Swords, that means that something came in between a relationship that shouldn't have been there. It could be another person. It could be like romantic as another person. It could be a person's friends in their ear. It could be their fuck-ass family in their ear. I ain't some people family fuck-ass, but you get what I'm saying. Some people shouldn't be in relationships, but it's a thing, right? So having the 3 of Swords in reverse is for person 1. This is in their past. These are the things they don't want to go back to. Right now, having the Page of Swords here, person 1, you could kind of be still spying on person 2. Now, when I say you, I'm not saying you, Aries. You got to decide where you fall, because I'm going to talk like this for both people until I can bring all this energy together to figure out what the hell is going on here, okay? So somebody is keeping tabs. Maybe trying to hold back on looking at a person's social media. Person 1 is looking for an answer on that social media, like they looking for the new person, maybe. Person 1 trying to find some clues, like, do you regret what you did? Do you regret losing me? That's what I heard. It's not that type of spying. Their spying is trying to figure out if their person moved on to someone else, or if they can find any like sign of them feeling sad, or just trying to see, did you even care, you know? And for whatever person 1 has been finding out in their research on person 2, they decided to take a leap of faith. But they're taking a leap of faith in a different direction. Right now, they just don't know what that direction is. Okay, so this is where the balance comes in. This is why person 1 is holding out. Okay, this is the residual. This is what's going on in the background. Now, person 2, like I said, they're in their feelings about something. Their higher self is telling them to be courageous. Let's find out why. Let me get the energy for person 2, for my single Aries, for January 2021. Keep hearing, I told you everything, and you still didn't believe me. I told you everything, and you still didn't believe me. Told you everything, and you still didn't believe me. Okay. Anyways, let's get the energy. Let me get the energy for person 2, my single Aries. First card out is the 8 of Cups. Second card is the Lovers in reverse. Third card, the 8 of Pentacles. Last card out is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. It looks like to me, oh shit, yeah. Oh man. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate when I do that and I ain't telling y'all what I see. I want to tell you the background noise now. but I'm just gonna hold it right here. Okay, so remember I told you they had to the sea and they felt like something has potential. They feel like this has the potential to get back on track. Person 2 had to walk away because person 1 put up a boundary. Okay, they didn't want to walk away. They know they hurt this relationship though. With this Lovers in reverse, you guys could have gotten to the point where you were talking about, I keep hearing moving in together, or doing something together as a couple. And person 2 wants to work on this, and they're holding back though. And the reason that they're holding back and the reason they don't have the courage is it's a level of indecision here. They don't know if person 1 even wants to hear it, because they left this and didn't want to. They wanted to fix what they did. But I feel like person 1, they found out whatever this was that person 2 was doing, and they immediately said, I'm not going to stay around for this. I'm not going to take this. I feel like person 1 was like, I told you in the beginning what I wasn't going to deal with, and you did it anyways. And now this person, they do feel a real sense of regret. Background noise is the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands in reverse. And if you've been here a while, you know I call this my fuck boy, fuck girl card. This is the worst type of in and out energy, because this person, they are the type that chases whatever is shiny. They treat their partners like a pair of shoes. No, a pair of Jordans. If you know about Jordans, you know how they get released. So we can say like an iPhone. They want the newest one as soon as it come out. And they'll take their partners and put them on the shelf. And they think that's okay. And it's not. And then they sloppy cheaters too. They're sloppy and messy with what they do, and they use their charm, they good looks, to finesse people and get what they want. They have issues with commitment. Okay, so person 2's background noise is the Prince of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Tower, and the Tower came, and it's still upright. So this is, they feel like they can't get past this energy. And if you remember, person 1 had the 3 of Swords in reverse. So person 1 wants to get past this. There's like no looking back for person 1. I mean, I can respect that. The boundary. The person 1, I just keep feeling like they have some really strong boundaries. They have a lot of their self-worth. They understand it, and they know what they don't deserve. And then this person has the 2 of Swords in reverse. They already know what they want. They know who they want, but they can't go towards it, and that puts them in this 9 of Swords energy. The 9 of Swords, crying at night. I can't sleep. What is happening here? Why is this happening to me? They know exactly why it's happening to them, but it is stressing them out. So person 1 doing that spying, trying to figure out if they regret it. Yes, they do. They definitely regret it. They feel like they should have paid attention. They feel like they should have been able to fight urges. Like something happened. I want to say it was some cheating because of the stuff that I kind of keep hearing, the messages I keep picking up. But whatever it was, when person 1 found out about it, they felt like this relationship couldn't recover. And that's just period. That's just how they felt. Okay? So let me get a moonology medicine. Somebody needs some medicine. Does this person have some mental health issues? I'm talking about person 2. They are very sad. Like I told you in the beginning, that card to the sea. They're very sad, and they're not telling anybody, because in the card it's just a person in a boat by themselves surrounded by a bunch of water. Like they're not talking to anybody about this, and they realize that it's going to take a lot to try to heal this relationship that they didn't want to leave, but they had to because of their actions. Let me get a moonology card for person 1. The moonology represents emotions about this situation and kind of how to deal with it, okay? Person 1, let me get a moonology for person 1. Okay, person 1, we have look at the bigger picture. Now, person 1, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Remember, you had Temperance. And then this card says full moon in Sagittarius. I can't tell you what that means for you, but you're being directed to look at the bigger picture, babe. Person 2, Moonology message. A time to give rather than take. If you're person 2, the only thing that the first thing came to my mind was, you're going to have to show you're not selfish. You're going to have to prove you're not selfish with actions and not words. So either way, Aries, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries, and then we have Virgo showing up here on this card for person 2, okay? All right, you guys, now we're going to move on to attach. Let me timestamp. All right, let me reshuffle. You dismissed, single Aries, unless you want to stay around for mutual support. All right, attached Aries. Let me get this good shuffle on for you. Hold on, babies. I'm coming. All right. Let me get love messages for my attached Aries for January 2021. Love messages for attached Aries for January 2021. What do they need to know? How does person 1 feel about this relationship? Person 1 is unfinished symphony, and that is the number 10. Person 2 is chopped wood. That's the number 6. Now 10s can reduce down to 1, but for whatever reason I'm being like, I feel like I'm leaving it at 10. I'm not reducing it to 1. It's like something's complete. Now let's get a message from your higher self for person 1. Somebody here has a lot of pride. And within this relationship, they acted like a single attached person. Like the single girlfriend, single boyfriend type situation. Like they know they have somebody, but for whatever reason, they're not acting like it. And it doesn't mean they're a cheater or anything, but could mean it. I don't know. We're going to see. Somebody here dealing with a lot of guilt behind choices they made. Somebody tried to be honest and it was too late. Because I keep hearing receipts. I got receipts. It was a very happy relationship. You guys make each other very happy. There was a lot of honesty in the beginning of this relationship. So let's kind of see what's going on here. One more shuffle. I think both of y'all have a lot of pride. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but I think that there's been some type of hold off in communication. Person 1, we have freedom. Freedom reads, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Person 2, we have service. Before I even read this, I'm going to go ahead and tell you who person 2 was. They felt that they were not receiving the acknowledgement and from their partner of everything they do. Like they literally lived for their partner. They served them. If it's children involved, they took care of everything so that person 1 didn't have any worries. So service says, I feel good when I can help others. Okay. Now let's clarify. Let's find out, what does unfinished symphony mean for person 1? For my attached Aries, let me get the energy for person 1. Person 1. First card out is the Fool in reverse. Second card, 7 of Wands. Then third cup is Queen of Cups in reverse. And the last card is the Ten of Pentacles. Huh. What is it about? Why person one is guarded? They feel like they got to protect themselves and speak their truth. They are withholding their emotions from this situation, and the Ten of Cups came up, so this is a marriage. They're trying to, how can I put this? Be civil. You guys could be still living together. Background noise, yeah, y'all still living together. And y'all probably done had breakups and makeups in the past, because their background noise is the Six of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands. This could be a marriage, long-standing commitment. Nine of Swords in reverse. And the High Priestess. There was some secrets this person found out. And now they're using their intuition to see, like, to kind of tell themselves, this is something that we can't get back right. Person one with the Freedom card, they're kind of in the position where they want to leave, but this is kind of all they've known. This is like the longest relationship in a sense. This attachment made them very happy. You guys are really close. You could have started off as friends. You know they family, they know y'all family. It's kind of like that. Like, and as much as they want to leave, they just don't. When they leave, they probably come back. But what's happening now is they're trying to come out of this period of stressing at night, the anxiety about the relationship. They realize there are a lot of secrets. They realize that they would never know everything that happened. And they also have an issue with the communication in this relationship, where they feel like they kind of have to always defend themselves. Let's get some more info, because chop wood is usually when a person feels like it's too much work. But like I said, this person does a lot for person one. And I think they're in this mind space of not feeling appreciated for whatever reason. And remember, I told you both of y'all got pride. So Aries, whether you person one or person two, pride is an issue. And I'm not telling you that, like, I'm using issue as the word to describe it, but I'm not judging. Okay? It's something could have happened that made you feel like you needed to stand your ground, or vice versa. Okay, let's find out what's going on with person two in this chop wood situation. You got the Six of Swords in reverse too. Both of y'all want to leave. The Ten of Swords. King of Wands. Two of Wands. Background noise for this person. King of Cups in reverse, emotionally manipulative and withholding feelings. Three of Cups in reverse, third party energy, and most likely could be some addiction, some drinking going on here that they're not discussing with people. They could be a private drunk. And the main feeling I'm getting from this is a person who, when they are under the influence, regardless of what they're influenced by, alcohol, drugs, I don't care, whatever substance they use that influences them, they have a tendency to forget they're in a relationship. But remember we started this and I was saying it's like a single husband or a single wife, single boyfriend, single girlfriend type of thing. Because when this person is not around you, there's an issue with integrity. Okay. Then we have the Four of Disc in reverse. Okay. They don't, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Disc Pentacles, I call them that. I know it's interchangeable for me, y'all. Hope you keep up. Okay. So background noise. First of all, they leave and come back. It's not something they want to leave. Like, I feel like y'all don't have breakups that people may not know about, or separations people don't know about. On both y'all ends. They've ended it, you've ended it. But for them, person one had this in their background noise. They had the Six of Swords. But this person has it in their main energy, where even when they leave, they always come back to person one. And I feel like they're not understanding why they can't come back. And I think they're realizing now with this Ten of Swords here that, dang, that was really the last time. Like, they're really not going to let me come back, because person one wants to be free of this. They don't want to take no more risk. They don't want to take any more chances on it. And remember, I told you that 10, usually I reduce it down to 1 for a new beginning, but I just felt it should have stayed at completion, not ending. And this person's main energy is a never-ending symphony. It's the same song, and they like, I'm just kind of tired of the in and out energy from you. And person 2 is realizing that everything they've done, regardless of, I feel like this person brings a lot of money to the table because of the pentacles. They could be the high earner in the relationship, or the provider, or whatever you want to call it. But this person is more focused on, dang, you don't appreciate everything I did for you, the stability I gave you. You don't appreciate nothing I do. Like, it's the type of person where when person 1 tries to talk about their concerns or the things that bother them, person 2 is the type to throw in this person's face, but look at what I do for you. Look at what I do for you. That's all I hear. But I do that. But look what I do for you. I don't do that for nobody else. Look what I do for you. It's like I'm hearing somebody say that. And they're realizing that they've done so much that they can't come back from with the 10 of Swords, even though they don't want to leave. And then we have the King of Wands energy. This is their problem. First of all, this person is very handsome and beautiful. I can tell you that much. They get a lot of attention. But remember I told you somebody here really focused on money and things like that. So this person is like into their career. They could be doing something in the spotlight, like maybe online, I don't know, but a lot of people know them. So they get a lot of attention. So they kind of right now in their pride, like, well, you know, if you leave, I'll be all right. And this is where this 2 of Wands come from. The feeling like, I got this. I know which direction I'm going to go in if this relationship ends. Still, we got 1 energy. We're dealing with a lot of pride. But this background lets me know they know they're wrong. Because that King of Cups in reverse, emotional manipulation. Withholding feelings. 3 of Cups, third-party situations. Probably third-party situations with people that person 1 know. This other people could know this, and it could be embarrassing for person 1. That 4 of Pentacles in reverse, they probably give money to these other people too. They taking money out of the house. Got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're very codependent on person 1. Like I told you, they will give money to person 1. They'll take care of person 1. But I feel like person 1 is maybe the first relationship that person 2 had where they had some type of stability. And the codependency is like a trauma bond. They really believed that person 1 was going to never leave them. They really thought that they were going to continue this cycle. And that was a damn lie. Now let's get a moonology. Person 1 want freedom. They want freedom from this. They want commitment. They want a marriage, but they're not taking no more risk on this. And like I told you, they on the defense. They withholding their feelings. They're being civil though. They don't argue enough. Let me get a moonology card for person 1 for their advice moving forward. Balancing their emotions. And what should they do? I keep hearing somebody screaming, look at everything I do for you. I don't know what this is about. Every time I look at person 2, I just keep hearing, look at what I do for you. Okay. Somebody feeling stuck. Okay. Person 1, moonology message. Your commitment is being tested. Person 1, you know what that means? What I felt, the first thing I felt when I saw that for you is your commitment to yourself is being tested. Your commitment to your values, your boundaries, and your self-worth. Something about self-worth and self-esteem here. I feel like person 1, I'm seeing somebody writing in a journal. Writing on a tablet or something about what they want to be in how they want to heal and the things they want to change when they leave this situation. They planning, whoever person 1 is, and it's not anything bad. It's more of a, they like this light bulb came on in person 1 head for, I need to focus on me now. But they love person 2 so much. Remember I told you it's been a lot of breakups to makeups. And person 2 is really good at emotionally manipulating person 1 to get them to come back. They are a smooth talker, y'all, like I told you. They look good as hell too, so we got that going. Sex could be good. It could be a lot of things that person 1 keep coming back to. But please remember, your commitment is being tested. And this says first quarter moon. January through April is the first quarter of the year. If you are the person that I see journaling, writing stuff down. Write out your goals for the next 4 months so you can get there, and focus in on yourself. If you really don't want to take another chance on this relationship, you have the opportunity to leave, okay? And to heal and to be happy. Now, person 2, balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Now, person 2, let me tell you right now. Having faith only when it serves you is not how it works. That's what I'm being directed to tell you. Now, whatever that means for you, person 2, I don't know. But faith is not an insurance plan. You don't use it when you need it. Like, maybe person 2 is praying to God about healing this relationship when you're a person that don't pray or something. And I think that what's going on with person 2 right now is they're realizing that it's not just about them. It's not just about their ego or their pride, what they want. It's a bigger picture and a plan out there. And this relationship being at an end or being at this stalemate right now where person 1 is holding back and they don't want to take another chance. I feel like for person 2, you're realizing that this is out of your hands and that everything happens in divine order. Something is going on where now all of a sudden person 2 is realizing that this is really out of my control. Something happened that made them see that person 1 is protected. It's like some type of series of events that made them believe in something higher than themselves when they never really considered it. I don't know who that's for, but if y'all do, somebody tell me, okay? All right, let me timestamp because we are going on to It's Complicated, okay? And of course you can stay, like I always tell you, but it'll be for moral support because I'm done with my attached Aries. All right. Let me see. Okay, let me get the overall energy. Well, not overall. Overall energy. What is that about? But it's complicated. Let me get the energy for person 1. And it's complicated for my Aries, January 2021. What's the energy for person 1? And get the energy for my Aries 2021 for any of them that I need something that's complicated. Situationships, things that are confusing. What messages do you have for them? You get the energy of the first person and how they view this relationship, please. Okay. Person 1 is exchanging gifts. That's the number 9. Intense, but transformative, right? We all want transformation. Person 2 is loyal heart. That's the number 8. About progress. Are seeking rewards. Now let me get the message for person 1's higher self. Aries, January 2021 for love. For my Aries in a situation that is complicated. Or a situationship. One person wants a relationship, the other person doesn't, and this has affected somebody's self-esteem here. There is no trust. Somebody's starting to feel like this has kind of wasted their time. Like, I hear somebody saying, dang, I missed out on that opportunity. Oh, I missed out on that person. This was not what it was supposed to be in the beginning. And somebody's in denial about the promises they made. Like, I feel like you guys had a talk, Aries, right? Person 1 and person 2. They had a talk at the beginning of this. Like, maybe y'all were friends and decided to take it to friends with benefits. There were some rules laid out here. And somebody, I don't know who it is yet. Somebody went against the rules. And now they're in denial about what was originally discussed. This was a conversation about, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna rock this is how we're gonna do this is where it's going. And one person want to play it, they don't know it, and it's making another person feel like I really missed out on something else because this isn't going the way we talked about it going. I'm feeling like y'all were friends and y'all started having sex. I was about to say the F word, but I'm not. I'm just trying to keep it clean, but not that clean. Somebody here got a lot of pride, okay? But yeah, this was friends that started having sex with each other's friends with benefits. Somebody fucking self-esteem here is really being affected. Somebody really in love. I think whoever I'm talking about, they were in love before it switched to friends with benefits. They really thought that when they laid all the rules, that this was something that was going to go towards a relationship, and it didn't go like that. So person one, we have grief. For person two, we have acceptance. Now, person one, we're going to clarify what does exchanging gifts and what is intense about this? And why do they have grief? I'm not sure somebody is feeling like, dang, I missed out on something or whatever. But grief reads, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So let's figure out what this intense exchange of energy is about for person one. Taking that. The Death card in reverse. We got some Scorpio energy coming on along here. Prince of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands. And then the Hanged Man in reverse. Somebody is in denial like I don't know what. Seven of Wands, being defensive. The Fool in reverse. Two of Wands. That was the Two of Swords. I think I said two of Swords, y'all. So, Seven of Wands, the Fool in reverse, the Two of Wands, and the King of Wands. That's the background noise for person one. So first of all, let's read their main energy about how they view this relationship and why they feel like this is intense. And the exchanging gifts part, this all comes down to that connection that maybe shouldn't have gone to the other part. Like, it shouldn't have gone to friends with benefits, okay? So we have Death in reverse. This is something they don't want to end, but at the same time, the communication is childish within this relationship, okay, or situationship. They're trying to make a decision about, do we continue this or not, even though they don't want it over, but they can't process, like they just refuse to see it from a different perspective. And the reason they're not wanting to see this from a different perspective is that they feel like, no, I gave you my time and you're gonna do right. It's kind of like a forceful feeling here for person one. Like, this is not gonna end. I don't care how I talk to you. I don't care how you talk to me, but I've invested time here and we need to figure out how to make this work. I've literally had sex with you and we've gone from being friends to this, and there is no going back. Like, how could you want to go back? And it's like somebody wants to stop that. Somebody wants to stop the sexual part of the connection and be friends. And person one can't see it from that perception. They refuse to see it from the other person's perception, okay? And they're defensive because we had a Seven of Wands. And they had the Fool in reverse. So they're not trying to take a chance anywhere else. It's exactly, this was person one's first time doing something like this. Let me say it like when I mean by doing something like this, it's not bad to have friends with benefits. That's people's business. We all have our own journey, our own growing process, right? But person one did not think it would go like this because they're a person that's usually in committed relationships. So person two had been a friend to them. They would talk to them about all the stuff they've been through in relationships and the things they didn't want to happen anymore. Like I'm telling y'all, whatever this was, y'all both sat down and talked about the rules of this and how it was gonna go. And somebody else got janky and now we're here. And person one has always been in something committed, and they're like, I know if we don't work through this, not only will I lose somebody that I've grown into this type of connection with, I'm going to lose my friend. I'm going to lose more. And this is why I have so much grief. I wish I wouldn't have done this. That's what this is about. When I told you somebody was like, dang, I missed the opportunity. person one had another option of somebody else they could have talked to, and that would have at least saved the friendship. Instead of now, they're going to lose their friend too. That's how they see it. Like, what else? It's kind of like, what else am I supposed to do? And they're looking, like, as far as direction goes, they don't want to go anywhere else. With the Fool going to the Two of Wands, they're not willing to plot out a new direction because this is the person they want. You know, they want that King of Wands. They want person two. That's who they're passionate about. That's who they care about. That's who they want to try to build something with. They want to fix this. But it's not because they really broke it. Like I said, it may be childish communication, but they're just more of like, I don't want this to end because once it ends, I lose so much. Now, let's see what loyal heart means for person two. Their card reads acceptance. And acceptance says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Now, let's find out what's going on with them because we only have one side of the story. So far, Aries, we have Scorpio energy. We have Pisces energy. Seen a lot of wands here. So we could be dealing with a fire sign like yourself. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Please clarify loyal heart for person two. Four of Pentacles. Holding back. Why are they holding back? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Two of Pentacles. It's a lot of Earth energy too. Ten of Wands in reverse. Before I even look at the background noise, let me explain something here. This person feels like they've been very loyal. And they feel like the bond that they have with person one can't be broken even if they remove the sex. They've been holding back on it too. So there may not be much communication. I feel like person one may be blocked, or they probably blocked person two. Right now there isn't a lot of communication. It's not talking. Maybe you guys are texting each other or hitting each other up and like maybe liking their picture, letting them know, hey, I still see you, like lurking type of energy. But as far as being in face-to-face and communicating, that's not happening. Person two has kind of held back on the whole physical aspect of this relationship because this is not the direction they want to go in. They're holding back because person one, they don't really see, they don't know how this is going to fulfill their wishes. Like, they're looking at it like, I don't know which way to go, you know, because this is such a burden I want to release. And I'm trying to say this in the nicest way, but how I knew it before I even looked at the background noise, this is a person two does not feel like this is a relationship that's going to grow into something that is wish fulfillment. They're looking at it like, we had rules and we said we weren't going to get emotional about it and we still remain friends, and now you're saying you can't do that and you can't let me be, you can't let me go towards what I'm happy about. It's just a burden for them. They're trying to juggle, but they are holding back. They're not going to offer stability in this because that's not what they wanted to begin with person one. And that's why I said person one is seeing this now as we should have just stayed friends. Person two is looking at it as, I feel like our connection should be enough for us to talk, but every time I try to talk to you, it's some type of, when we argue, or we have to block each other or whatever. There hasn't been good communication. So the reason I feel like person two is in this mind space of, this is not what I see as my wish fulfillment as far as a relationship goes, and they're juggling between person one and then the person that they really, really love, in a sense. Like, they love person one, but not in the way where they want to be in a committed relationship, where they want to get married or anything like that. And that's the nicest way I can say it, because I'm definitely not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. And the background noise for person two is the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. They want to take a break from this relationship, well, this connection that's complicated, because they don't see, when the Ace of Cups is upright for me, that's like having somebody you love when nobody else compares. Like, you could be around supermodels, anything, like the best looking, best, whatever you consider the finest of the finest, but if you got the Ace of Cups love for somebody, nothing compares. Nobody can touch them. That's all you see. That's like the apple of your eye type of relationship, okay? And their background noise and how they view this and what they're not telling person one is the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the reason that they have the Ace of Cups in reverse, it goes to the Six of Swords because they want to move towards somebody else. And then there's the Empress card and the Ten of Cups behind the Empress. So, you know how we saw the Two of Pentacles for person two? And they are loyal to person one, but their heart and their feelings are somewhere else. Like they could, like while this little break is going on where y'all not talking, they're kind of focusing in on something else that is like their Ace of Cups upright. And they're moving towards that because they don't have those type of feelings for person one, but they don't want to hurt person one. They want person one in their lives, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to keep them in their life without any drama. And they're trying to accept that this may be the end, and that, yeah, we did make this choice to go to friends with benefits, but this is something that could happen even if we didn't discuss it. And they think it may be for the best for them to move away from the relationship if person one will let it go. But person one with this death in reverse, they don't want to let it go. They're spying too. Outside of this blocking, and they just feel a lot of grief, and they feel like they got to make a decision, but they're refusing to change their perception about it. They don't want to see this as something that's ending. Like I told you, it is intense for them. But person two is focused on progress and a rewarding relationship. Yeah, so let me pull a Moonology card for both of y'all, because friends, as much as that sucks, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. Person one, if you person one, it's not a loss. Grief is natural, but it's a lesson learned for both of y'all. What is the message for person one? What's their message about this relationship and moving forward? Confidence is key to success. Remember I told you could be dealing with another fire sign. We got new moon in Leo. Okay, so person one, when I see this, what I'm thinking about is you've never done this before. If you are person one watching this video, you had never done the friends with benefits thing, and this kind of makes you feel some type of way about yourself, and it shouldn't. So be confident and know that you can find your own. You will find a loving relationship. And I feel like with person one, it was this feeling like if we're this good as friends and we start having sex, I just feel like it would naturally go to a relationship. And now person one is having a lot of grief over this because it kind of backfired on both of you. Like it backfired on person one and person two. The message for person two is take time to breathe out. And they're already holding back, this person trying to center themselves and trying to figure out how to release this burden. They want to release this burden because they want wish fulfillment. They're juggling right now, all because of loyalty. All right, you guys, that's all I have for my It's Complicated Aries. We're gonna move on to no contact, okay, you guys? All right. As I always tell you, you can stay if you want to stay, but it'll be for more support because that's the only message I have for you. All right. Let's see. Let me get the energy for Aries, January 2021 in love. For any Aries that are dealing with a no contact situation, this is for no contact. Person one, let me get the energy for person one. Energy for person one in this no contact situation for my Aries for January 2021. Okay. Feeling stuck, feeling stuck, feeling stuck. Who feeling stuck? We have poised for person one. That's the number 3. About being acknowledged. Collaboration. Guys could have been friends. You know, support. Person two, We have blessed. Blessed is the number 4. So some stability, balance is important to this person. This is what this relationship makes them feel, and they just no contact. Now let's get the message from your higher self for person 1. This was a friendship. And what happened with this friendship was it went to the physical side, and somebody feels really bad about that. You may want to listen to it's complicated, because that could be telling the story of your past. Some just made me feel like, so if you want to, you can. You don't have to. During this no contact, somebody has grown, and they've learned to focus on themselves. I feel like another person, one of you guys in this situation, is feeling like this won't ever come back together because of somebody's pride. Yeah. It's not pride for the other person necessarily. It's like a sense of denial about what they did that caused the no contact. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm not picking up on a person that feels like that has a lot of pride. It's more of just being in denial. If that makes any sense, because I know pride can cause you to do that, but this is more ego-based. This is like an egotistical no contact. So for person 1, we have gratitude. Gratitude reads, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Person 2, message from your higher self, is forgiveness. Forgiveness reads, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And I'm sure this person is looking for stability, okay? Some type of balance. Right. Chaos and conflict. Did y'all get in an argument or something and block each other? Did y'all do that? Okay, so anyways, let me get the energy for person 1 in the no contact situation for Aries, January 2021 in love. Let me get that energy. Somebody feels really out of place now that you guys aren't talking. Yeah, they didn't want this to end. Let's see. Somebody on defense and they blocking communication. Somebody got offended. Like something was said. Somebody saw something, maybe online. Maybe you text. It was a text fight, like some keyboard thugging. It could have been something like that. Let's see. First card is the Star. For my poised person. 4 of Swords in reverse. You don't want to be on a break anymore. They got hope that this will come off a break. They really hoping. Like, yeah, 10 of Cups. They really care about, oh man, let's see. 7 of Cups, not sure about what to do. Like they're really, person 1, I'm just picking up, I got an 8 of Swords in reverse, no communication, blocking. 2 of Cups in reverse, the loss of a bond. The Wheel of Fortune, this was divinely guided though. And 3 of Wands, it wasn't meant for this to expand right now because there's some type of growth that needs to take place. This was literally to teach you guys about self-worth. Respect for self is what I'm picking up. Respect for yourself. Respect yourself. Person 1 is grateful for the things they've learned and for the relationship that they had with person 2. They feel like they learned so much from them. They feel like this person was a good match for them. The conversation was good. There was chemistry there. And when you guys were talking, it just felt right. But right now they have a poker face on. They're not saying much. And I mean, they really can't because they're blocked. They did the blocking. They're trying to heal from whatever this argument was. And like I said, they're not really showing. If person 2 has been spying on person 1 on like social media or anything, you're probably just seeing them post like, they're probably resharing funny videos or talking about the holidays, but they are not showing any signs of being heartbroken or missing person 2. They're not showing any signs of that. Like, I think person 2 is looking for, do they feel sorry about what happened? I'm picking up on that. They know, they just want to, they're trying to heal why you guys are not in contact. They want to heal because they know they deserve a 10 of Cups situation. They know they deserve a happy, loving relationship, even if they thought this would be it, because it went from friends to this. But now they're stuck in their head about thinking about everything you guys did, and if there's any other option out there that matches the vibe of person 2. They have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like maybe I'm just gonna say person 1 did the blocking, okay? And they did this because something happened, and like I said, the bond was broken, but you guys did have a very strong bond with the 2 of Cups here. We have that in reverse. And then with it having the Wheel of Fortune to the 3 of Wands, this was meant to not go further, but I don't feel like it's one of those situations where you guys won't reconcile. If I see the 3 of Cups or something like that, I don't know. It's not like that, just some type of argument happened. I'm always able to put more together when I get the energy for the other person. So let's figure out person 2's feelings about this relationship. What's going on with person 2 in this no contact situation for Aries, love, January 2021? Aries, love, January 2021. All right. What does blessed mean? Prince of Wands in reverse, in and out energy. With the King of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. This is fucking interesting. In the Tower. Okay. Background. Whoa, 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 whoa. Person 1, what was person 2 doing around this motherfucker? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, for real, what would you do? They want forgiveness. And like I said, forgiveness reads, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. That's why I feel like person 1 did the blocking. Blessed and the number 4 for the balance is what they're coming into right now after this whole blocking situation happened, and person 1 is focused on healing from this. And they're not talking to them. And the reason they're not talking to them because of this in and out playboy, playgirl energy. The emotional open, they will flood you with emotion and make you feel like they number 1 until they around somebody else type of energy. So we got Prince of Wands, King of Cups. They're emotionally available when they getting something because it goes straight to the 4 of Pentacles. So this person, and I'm gonna explain one to y'all while I'm saying this is somebody that I'll keep saying trick off. I ain't trying to say that. I ain't saying they doing that. But what I'm saying is this person cares about status. They care about money. And they want to be taken care of. Like, they're looking for a provider type, like somebody to spend big bucks on them. And they stepped outside of this situation and started talking to other people. And that caused the Tower moment. And they know it. They know it. They caused this. And they want forgiveness for it. They want to rebalance it. And right now, they're sitting down with themselves and thinking about, how did I end up here? This is about getting a stability. This is about getting a balance because they realized that person 1 was a gift. That friendship and the relationship that it turned into brought them a sense of stability. They felt blessed to have this person in their life. This is number 2's energy. They just hate what they did. I feel like the block has been going on for a long time. It could have been over 8 months that you guys haven't talked. I feel like this is a very long block. And if not, the number 8 is significant about the time frame. So it could be 8 days. It could be 2 months. I don't know. But I'm picking up this. The block has been going on for a long time because this person refused to tell the truth. A lot of secrets came out. And then their background noise and caused the Tower. So the background noise is the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. They regretted it when they did it, but they always felt like they could work on this because we have the 8 of Pentacles. So even with all that regret, they would get over it fast because remember they know how to work your emotions for person one. Person two knows how to get you. They know how to get to you. They knew that when they were in a relationship with you until this tower moment happened. They know in the past, regardless of whatever they did that caused some type of emotional hurt, they always fixed it. Like they were like, I can fix it. I know I can fix this. But they can't fix it because they got the Six of Wands in reverse. They love attention, whore energy. This is just not good. You already got the Knight of Wands, that in and out, fuck boy, fuck girl energy, and then you're gonna have this too. So not only are you inconsistent and have the tendency to be emotionally manipulative, especially when it's something where you get some value or care about status, you also love attention. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. This person is not, well, they weren't looking for stability. They were looking for status, a good time. They liked the benefit of the relationship, but did not honor it, if that makes any sense. They want to be forgiven, but just too much has happened. Must have somebody got some pride. Well, I think person one thought that person two has pride, but it's not pride, it's denial. They literally feel like, well, you didn't even let me fix it. I keep hearing somebody say, you didn't even try to give me a chance to fix it, even though they done fixed it about 6 times. Like they've been doing this type of stuff for a long time, in and out, holding back, going after things and people who appear to have money or status. I don't know who person two is, but they do want forgiveness. But in the long run, person one, the reason that I'm glad that you're healing and you block that communication, and now you know you deserve a 10 of Cups, and you're trying to make your mind up. And I know you're thinking about everything that was good about the relationship, but at the same time, I feel that the gratitude for person one means that I'm grateful for the lesson. I'm grateful for what you taught me about me and my self-worth. Person one learned a lesson about not settling. I keep hearing that, don't settle. Because they thought this person was their friend, and they thought they knew them very well, and that this person would never do that to them, right? And then person two knows that they were blessed to even have a connection like that, because they may not be able to find a person like person one again. This is all while in no contact. They do want forgiveness, but they don't want it for the reasons to reconcile. They don't want to reconcile. They just want to be able to say, I'm sorry. It could, like I keep picking up, and this is gonna sound so messed up, and this may not be for everybody, but I feel like person two is losing sleep over this. So they feel like I need to fix this. I need to say sorry so I can sleep at night. It's more like that. But person one already know and they ain't going for it. They like, nah, you a trickster, and I'm okay with that. You as a friend, you were good, but as a partner, you are no. Okay, let me get a Moonology message for person one. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I feel like this is one of those things where person one is going towards that 10 of Cups relationship, because they've been keeping their poker face. They focused on healing. They got the Star. They block communication. As much as they want to talk to person two, they knew they couldn't talk to person two because they want more. Okay, and let me see. My no contact Aries, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Aries. Yeah. Now, person two, what is their message? Show the world the real you. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what y'all missed. My phone was saying the battery was low. Sorry. Okay, so either way, person one, you have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Aquarius here, and we also have Aries. Then person two's message is show the world the real you. And stop lying in front. More Aquarius energy. Remember, person one had Aquarius energy, and now it's over here. So Aries, you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius. And this is a person that's being guided to really take off the mask, do the inner work, the shadow work, like a lot of us, like I feel like person one has done and has gone past, and to really recognize their values so that they don't run behind things that look good or look shiny. They actually, so the message of person two is, don't look impressive, be impressive. That's all I got for you. I love you, Aries. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.